Falls collective read. Let's get a message in for you guys. I hope you guys are fantastic out there. What is the message for the collective, please, Spirit? What is the message that they need to hear at this time? Alright. Okay, we've got rebuild, current energy, what's crossing you, seek. Seek. Okay. Core your message, healing begins. What's behind you is release. Oh, what's crowning your message is the Empress, which is nurture. What's before you is the world, embrace. Wow, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. The only minor arcana is the Six of Swords, which is at the core of your message, and this is about moving forward. So we've got the Two of Swords overruling the message, refusing to see. Darkest Fears is behind that with the Nine of Swords, and then we've got the Hangman, which is about taking a step back, along with the Hierophant. Justice right behind that. Oh my gosh, no, hang on, that's not the Hierophant then, that's the Temperance. We've got the, oh my gosh, okay, so you've got the Hangman, Temperance, Justice, and then the Hierophant. Oh my god, and there's more, along with the Chariot and the Solar Plexus. These are a lot of major arcanas that I'm seeing. Like, this is beyond. This is like so many major arcanas right here. The last one is not so much a major arcana, it's your solar plexus chakra, but nonetheless, these cards are very significant, big changes all at the bottom of the deck, which is interesting because it's like you've gone through this big transition, and then the last two, which are the presenting overall cards, is the Two of Swords with the Nine of Swords. So what is that about? Because you've gone through something here, something major with the Chariot, like the courage, the strength to move forward, to overcome some sort of situation, challenge. I mean, we've got opportunity here before the solar plexus. The sacral chakra, Ace of Swords is here. It looks like you, oh man, the Star. It looks like you've gone from isolation, possibly taking a leap of faith, been in isolation for a while, feeling somewhat alone, but, you know, seeking inner guidance as well, to being in your North Node with the Star energy. This is like you getting clarity that this was like the best thing for you to do, to be able to achieve something, accomplish something, overcome something. There was an opportunity that was presented to you, which you took, but it took courage and strength to do this, to move forward with the Chariot here. The Hierophant, you've been learning, researching, potentially questioning everything. Justice, you've detached. Temperance, this is you balancing yourself. The Hangman, this is you sort of observing and taking a step back, seeing things from, I mean, as above, so below. With this Hangman card, you can see the below people and the above people. I'm getting as above, so below. So this is you in connection with your South Node and your North Node, your higher self, your subconscious here. Finding balance in between the two. Wow, you've gone through a major transition, major shift. So why is Darkest Fears, Nine of Swords with the Two of Swords here at the bottom of the deck after all this progress, all this change? Let's see, because you are rebuilding at the moment with the Tower coming up as your current energy. This is a rebuild as your current energy. So you're building yourself from the ground up, stronger within yourself, securing yourself for the long term here in whatever regard this could be in. Hermit, yeah, you're in Hermit. That's what's crossing you. Okay. And it's something about moving forward now with healing begins. It's about continuing, I feel like, on this transition, movement forward. You could be at the moment deciding, making a decision, but there could be some fear still with the darkest fears. You've accomplished so much, you've overcame so much, which is interesting. Death card in the what's behind you is release. So that's that detachment that I'm seeing, that I saw with the Justice card as well. There's something here that comes to an end, and it's for a new beginning. It's renewal, a rebirth of some sort. You're coming out as the Empress, crowning your message here. So you might be giving birth to something creative, nurturing something, nurturing yourself as well. And then the world here, there's more opportunities to come. So let's get a little bit more details. Beehive, diligent, persistent. Yeah, this is you rebuilding here. Rebuilding your beehive. Applying yourself, being mindful, working hard, devoted, conscientious, continual. So you're continuing to rebuild here. This is harvest, this is endurance, it's effort, it's patience, it's taking a lot of concentration. We've got Taurus energy here too. What's crossing you within 1 to 3 months, the Maiden, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini energy as well. With 1 to 3 months, something will be taking place. 1 to 3 months, within 1 to 3 months. Possibly going to be emerging out of Hermit energy. We've got spilt milk here. Regrets, accidents happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes, leave it in the past. It's over. It cannot be changed. Disappointment, clean up time, let it go. It's only minor problems. This could be what this darkest fear, the Two of Swords, could be, as we're dealing with minor adjustments, minor issues. We've got happening now. So something you released, something that came to an end, something is happening in regards to that, and it's in regards to a question or an event. Something that you're questioning, an event that took place, that came to an end, something's happening with that. Just keep going. Crowning your message, we've got scuba diver. So this is going within, observing again. Self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind. Yeah, so that's you in the observing energy as well. In the void here, a desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting, deep thoughts, and something to do with subliminal, I guess, messaging, or what a word, subliminal stuff. Okay, and then moving forward, we've got ballet shoes. This is about you repeating something, repetition, laser focus, poise and grace, treading lightly. It's a balancing act. It could be a pursuit of something artistic, something that you would be expertised in as well. And then we've got castle, overruling your message, which is pride, recognition, a position, praise for achievements, wealth, ancestry, history, legacy, architecture, power, prestige, isolation, the old guard, timeless. Hey, so I feel like you're rebuilding your castle, rebuilding your beehive here. This is to do with your legacy, ancestry. Yeah, I feel like change. You're the change maker. Okay. Recognition. You're going to be, there's recognition overruling your message. Some sort of position that you're in here, or the position that you've been, I don't know, possibly anointed for, is what I'm getting. You're going to be receiving praise for your achievements. Something to do with maybe what you're observing, your observations, maybe your wisdom. Could Because you're being diligent here, like you're applying yourself to something, you're working really hard on it, and it's fruitful as well. We've got the Ace of Cups here. Something that's requiring a lot of your time, your patience. We've got Pisces and Sagittarius here too. Pisces twice actually. Ten of Swords. The Chariot. Yeah, there's that Chariot. So this is what you overcame, eh? So there was something here, possibly, tell me about this Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is here, but it's before the Ten of Swords. Gonna leave that Wheel of Fortune behind. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity. It was an opportunity, I feel, to rebuild yourself. Yes, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles come out as I'm saying that. So yeah, this was an opportunity for you to rebuild yourself, to take care of yourself, to pour good energy into you. And this is a part of the rebuild. The Ten of Swords here. Ace of Wands. This has come after a painful ending, but we have opportunities of new beginnings here, which you have taken. The Ace of Wands, you could be doing something creative. So it's like out of this Ten of Swords energy, which is like defeat, it's failure, maybe losing something, and given we've got death behind you, which is release, it looks like something came to an end. And this is you finding that out of that ending, out of that dark space possibly, or difficult time, this was an opportunity, or you saw opportunities to rebuild yourself and to pursue something. I feel like something was sparked within you here. This will be the solar plexus energy that I saw as well, that solar plexus card. So that courage and that strength within you, the fire within you. So out of this Ten of Swords, this defeat or failure, or, I mean, the light was never going to be extinguished, is what I'm picking up. The fire within you will never be extinguished. It will always burn. No matter how dim it may get, it will always still continue to burn. But I think the key here was for you to start to pour energy into yourself, to pour your energy back with the Ace of Cups. You have an abundance of good energy, love, unconditional love, understanding, empathy for others, but it was time to start putting it back into you, and this is a part of the rebuild. This is you rebuilding your beehive here. Interesting. It's very queen energy, leadership sort of energy. I feel like it's receiving. I feel like it's going from being someone who was continuously giving or over-giving to now being in a position of allowing things to come to you, allowing things to flow, or being open to receiving now. This is the rebuild. So you've gone from, I feel, being on the other end of it, where you were always the one giving to others, going above and beyond for others, but potentially not receiving in return. But since you've decided and recognized for yourself that you deserve to be loved, you deserve to be, you know, taken care of, that's what you've then started doing here. And this is a part of your transition with the Six of Swords as well. Tell me about the Chariot. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this is you standing your ground, definitely. This is you protecting your space as well. We've got the Knight of Cups here. You could be quite the romantic. This could be in regards to relationships, connections as well. Like maybe possible exes or something like that who mistreated you in some sort of way. Maybe this was a relationship that could have fallen apart. The Wheel of Fortune here, it's a jump in your timeline, so it's one of good fortune now. Oh, and this is why you're working diligently for this to be long term. This is not fleeting. This is not all of a sudden you're going to be receiving good energy and things are going to be working out and then it disappears. This is you actually really taking care of it, nurturing it as well. So let's see what's happening 1 to 3 months. The 10 of Pentacles. Whoa. Man, okay, so 10 of Pentacles in your, what's crossing you? Oh, it's like a lot of money. Tower. Tower is here. Something sudden in 1 to 3 months time. 6 of Wands. You're going to be receiving an increase in your finances. And again, this is that recognition here. Praise for your for your achievements. Something you've been working on, concentrating on. It's coming into harvest here. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like a breakthrough. Page of Swords is almost like a breakthrough. Something that you took action with. I've got the Knight of Wands and we've got the King of Pentacles behind that too. So it's got to be somebody else. But for now, what I'm just getting off the energy is that you took these opportunities and have turned them into something really positive for yourself and you've been working hard on them. It's a breakthrough for you. This is a part of your, like what you've been building here with rebuild. Okay. Page of Swords. I think somebody's got their eye on you. With this King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, it could be 2 people who could have their eye on you as well. Could be an earth sign and a fire sign. You are going to be receiving recognition very soon. 1 to 3 months time. So you're in Hermit at the moment, building, tirelessly working, stamina, applying yourself, devoted to what you're working on, and it's going to be paying off for you. The 10 of Pentacles is an increase in your finances. It's wealth, long-term stability. That's what you're working towards. Tell me a little bit more about this Page of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so there's something, maybe something you're doing. There might be some competition surrounding it. And I don't mean negative energy. I mean that there could be others who doing the same sort of thing or something like that. You're going to have a breakthrough with that, with whatever you're working on. There could be otherwise this could be you also breaking out of the status quo with the 5 of Wands as well. Seeing clearly something else, some other pathway, another way of doing things, which you've done, and that's what you're doing. Okay, so whatever that is, so it's like you saw an opportunity to do something differently, to be creative, and you're doing it, and it's working for you here. This is that breakthrough here. You could be showing other people the way as well with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Page of Wands, look at you, Free Spirit. And Queen of Swords. You could be showing other people the way. The Queen of Swords is a teacher. She is respected for her intelligence, her knowledge, her wisdom, her truth. Page of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you're showing others the way. Okay, let's keep going. What's this? Healing begins, spilled milk. Leaving it in the past, mistakes cannot be changed. It's at the core of your message. This could be what you're doing as well though. 2 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel like this is a relationship with yourself more so than a connection. I think this is you leaving behind what didn't work, what can't be changed. I think this is you seeing that was just, I mean, maybe at some stage it was quite significant, but now I feel like you're seeing it as necessary, or it was a necessary change for you. because it was cleanup time. It was time to sort something out, sort yourself out. Yeah, I feel like you're not sweating the small stuff anymore. I feel like you're really at peace with who you are as well. Things don't affect you how they used to, is what I'm getting. That's that detachment coming in as well. So, you know, like little issues of like focusing on the negative. Somebody hasn't done the vacuuming. You know, it's real silly stuff. That doesn't affect you now. It's like you see the bigger picture here, and that there's more, you know, to life. There's more important things to be placing your energy towards or your focus towards, and it's not the negative. Yeah, Hermit. Okay. 10 of Wands. The King of Swords. Oh, so you've got someone else coming through here. Hang on, who's this? Hold on. It looks like they're coming through with the Fool. Somebody who might have had a change of perspective. Somebody who could be observing you from a distance. Somebody who might have been refusing to see something, actually, now with the Two of Swords here. Tell me about the Hermit in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh, there's somebody in regret. The Wheel of Fortune. There is somebody who is regretting something here. Tell me about the King of Swords. The Five of Cups. This person's in deep regret. Okay. Because you might be ignoring them, not giving them attention. Okay. Tell me a little bit more. What's the Ten of Wands? The Page of Pentacles. Here, you're not giving them attention anymore. Okay. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, maybe they weren't paying attention to something here either. Two of Swords, they were blinded. Tell me, what were they not paying attention to? What is this? This could be it seems to be to do with this Two of Cups. Oh yeah, the Empress. Somebody wasn't paying attention to the Empress. Ten of Wands. So you could have packed up and moved forward. Okay, somebody wasn't seeing you, wasn't recognizing you. Now they're in regret about it because it looks like you moved on. The Nine of Cups, you're content, you're happy. Look, Judgment. You've ascended from that situation. Tell me more about this King of Swords here. This is the regret, the spilt milk. Mistakes, feeling like they've made a mistake. We've got the Hierophant here. This person's now seeing it. Didn't see you before, but is awoken now. The Magician here regrets because you're very powerful. Because you're looking like the Magician, the Empress, creating good fortune. This person was at a crossroads. This person was refusing to see you. That's why that's overall in the message. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep going. This person feels lonely. Lonely without you. What is happening? Something you've released, let's see. The event in question is occurring right now. Six of Swords, well, you're moving forward. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Something is going to be definitely progressing. This, like I see the Ten of Pentacles crossing you anyway, so something is definitely going to be successful. The Page of Pentacles. Now somebody's paying attention. The person who feels like they're in regret. Someone you released. Something that came to an end. They are now paying attention to you, close attention to you. Ace of Swords and the Seven of Cups. To to the Five of Wands. They've now got clarity over some confusion. They were confused. They were unsure. And maybe there is competition with the Five of Wands, or there was a conflict or something. Possibly with external energies. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Empress. Now that I feel like you're the one holding back from this person now. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. They're learning from you. The Page of Pentacles, this person's learning from you. Paying attention to you and learning something here. And I said you could be teaching others, so you're leading the way. They were confused and now they have clarity. And it might be since you moved on. It's given space, or we have Four of Wands here. This could be a soulmate. This could be a twin flame. The Strength card to the High Priestess. This person sees you as somebody who is extremely intuitive, psychic, maybe clairvoyant or something like that. Especially landing on the Queen of Cups energy, who is very empathetic, empathic. So she can have visions. She picks up on energy. She reads people. Strength card. This is something that is a strength of yours that this person now is no longer confused about. There was something to do with them being unsure about you. Maybe a third party was involved. We've got Three of Cups here as well. It's changed though. This is what's happening. Yeah, so look, Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. Maybe somebody was lying about you, deceiving this person. There's something about your abilities, your gifts, it's something to do with your psychic ability, or maybe even things that you spoke that you said would come into fruition or that you would accomplish, and somebody tried to undermine that or say that, you know, you're full of it or something like that. Tell me a little bit more. Commitment here. Long-term relationship. Twin flame. Two or more people planning, discussing. Looks like people were talking about this. Creating fear and limitations about coming together. Okay. Soul ties here. And it was about your self-worth. It was like people were saying that, I don't know, you were insecure within yourself, something, I don't know, trying to defame you anyway. Somebody was trying to defame you to the twin flame. It was more than one person, two or more people talking. Nostalgia, this is in the past, let's see. Queen of Cups, commitment. And we've got clarity and karmic lesson. So it was a karmic lesson. Overcoming doubt, lack. Fond memories of you, or committed anyway. I'm seeing in the past that you said something, or that you would pursue something, or that you would accomplish something, and it's happening, and now this is why this person is seeing more clearly, because there was doubts around that, seemingly coming from somebody who is in competition with you. A karmic by the look of it. Yeah, somebody who was finessing someone, using somebody, buttering up someone, someone who felt inadequate, self-limited. spiritual narcissist, and a territorial lover staking a claim, scaring off the competition. And then we've got frenemy at the bottom of the deck. So it looks like this is a frenemy. Either of your person, or like the Emperor, or of yours. So somebody was trying to defame or undermine a twin flame connection anyway by creating confusion, doubt, fear, defamation, I feel, of your character. You detach from this situation, learnt your lesson from that situation, so that's completed. It's a cycle that's completed. But what's happening is now your person is seeing clearly, is now seeing the truth of what was actually, what this person was actually doing. That's what's happening now, even though this is something you released in the past. Okay, so it looks like they're coming towards you, or they're making a decision. Well, they're paying attention to you, that's for sure. Let's just get a little bit more. The Star. The Ten of Wands in reverse. The Four of Swords to the Five of Cups. Well, I mean, they're in regret because it turns out you're in your North Node and you're the star of the show and you're shining brightly, because you've got, like, you know, wishes coming true, or whatever you're working towards is actually, you know, progressing. This person is in isolation, which is what that Hermit in the reverse was, which could be loneliness as well, missing you here. So this person isn't attached to whoever that karmic is anymore either, but they are feeling very weighed down. They're feeling very heavy and almost, yeah, I mean, again, it's like very disappointed, but feeling like it can't be changed, like something can't be changed. Tell me a little bit more. The Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this person feels like you're no longer interested in them if you were at some stage in the past. Yeah, they feel like you've moved on, that you've definitely closed the cycle and have had a new beginning. It looks like you're not interested with the Eight of Pentacles because you're so focused on what you're doing, growing and elevating. Page of Cups in the reverse, this person feels like it's almost like they've given up. It's a waste of time because of whatever was being said, whatever lies were being told, whoever this territorial person is, this frenemy. It's almost like, yeah, it's looking like they're feeling like there's no hope. Tell me about the Star though. It's almost like it would be a distant dream or something here. Four of Cups here. They really are sitting in a poor me kind of energy, that spilled milk energy. Yeah, they're feeling unbalanced. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Because it looks like this person's kicking themselves because of the fact that you are seemingly something valuable that they missed out on, or they missed the opportunity with. And because they're seeing the truth that had they collaborated with you, worked with you, then potentially they would be maybe in a better place or a better position, or yeah, that's just what it looks like. So they're feeling very, yeah, because, and then we got the Lovers here as well. So I mean, this person's really anxious, worried, stuck in their head when it comes to confirmation, how you feel towards them now, which seems like they feel that you're not interested. All right, let's keep going. Tell me about the Empress crowning the message. Going within, observation, self-examination. You're exploring the unconscious, being in the void here. Yeah, Queen of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. Eight of Swords here. So, I mean, you're at peace. And I feel it landed on the Queen of Cups. And I feel like you've cleansed a lot. And released a lot. And released, like, karmic energy, karmic debt. Very aware of what lack mentality is.
Can I have some of that? No!
It's alright. Sorry, guys. Anyway. Yeah, so you're very elevated here. Your way of thinking, I mean, your wisdom hasn't, like, you're very wise is what I'm saying, and it's very clear, and you're very clear on what lack energy is, like what having a lack mentality brings, which brings, you know, insecurity, worry, fear, feeling trapped. So you're very protected from that. You're protecting yourself from that because you're nurturing something, you're growing something, you're bringing something, you know, to life here with the Empress. And you're very focused on, you know, brighter horizons, good things coming in, staying positive as well. So let's see what else comes out for that. Very much disconnected here. There's a disconnection because you're going through a rebirth, death again, releasing things that do not serve you, and it includes anyone or anything that creates lack mentality for you as well. So any negativity or anyone that's like you know, seeds of doubt, jealousy, envy, you're not interested. Four of Swords here. And the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, so you're very aware of what it looks like when we give to others who do not reciprocate the energy. Takers. Yeah, so you're not doing that. You're very much guarding yourself from that here. Okay, so that's crowning your message. Let's see what's to come. What's before you? We've got embrace in the world. Repetition, effort required, on your toes, honing a skill, laser focus, Three of Pentacles. Doing this gracefully though, and I must say, like, you're not sitting above anyone or anything like that. You just know how to protect yourself, protect your energy. You're not going to lower your standards or lower your vibration. Yeah, look, the Devil just came out. To suit others anymore. And the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, there's something to do with, like, I'm almost getting, like, spiritual warfare here with the Hierophant in the reverse and the Devil here. And the Three of Pentacles. So you do need to keep on your toes. You do need to continue doing what you're doing. Protecting yourself, cleansing yourself, staying aware, staying focused, treading lightly as well. So being cautious of, you know, just using your discernment at the end of the day. Because there is still something here. Tell me a little bit more about the Devil and the Hierophant in the reverse. I think this is you definitely still facing your shadows. Yeah, Empress here. Mastering your shadows here. And the Page of Cups to the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I wonder if it's to do with this person. So, although this person sees you as, like, not interested, I'm almost getting that you still do think of that person. With the Empress and the Page of Cups and the Emperor. This is daydreaming with the Page of Cups about the Emperor. So the Empress is still daydreaming. She still thinks about them from time to time. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse then. Yeah, so we've got the Three of Wands with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so it's almost like you do think of them, but I think it's like you hope that they will overcome their own situation, their own heartbreak, their own struggles in the future, and that they too will walk, you know, towards the light here, towards healing, positivity, possibly getting away from whoever the karmic is as well, whether that's a friend of theirs or a friend of yours or ex-friend of yours, and that they will master themselves. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like you do hope that they will yeah, Four of Wands in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, I mean, you may... I think there's hope that if they were to, you know, follow... like, come through as someone who's responsible, reliable, a protector, a provider, like the Emperor would be, and take action, take accountability for themselves, you would be open to reconciliating or, you know, resolving the situation with the Five of Swords in the reverse. It doesn't seem like you've given up on them, but you're also not focused on them either, and you're more focused on yourself with this Nine of Pentacles, building your wealth and whatever this is that you're working on as well. Temperance here, it does look like you would be open to making, like, you know, repairing the situation if they were to maybe approach you. Nine of Wands, but you are very cautious with who they are attached or are associated to. The Tower in reverse, yeah, because you're avoiding drama, shitstorms, you know, things falling apart again, because you're rebuilding yourself. You're building like your beehive, your empire, your, you know, whatever that looks like for you, your health, your wealth, your stability. So you're very cautious or aware with the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, of other people who fight, you know, fight with one another, put each other down, aren't supportive, are negative. And so you're avoiding that kind of energy with the Tower in the reverse here. And I think this person knows it with the Five of Cups. So, yeah, until I guess they sort themselves out or they overcome their challenges, you will remain independent and focused. Let's see where they're at. Tell me about the Emperor. Or what's to come for the Emperor. Temperance. Landing on the Empress. The Eight of Cups landing on the Empress. And the Page of Wands as well to the Nine of Swords. So they are in regret, but it looks like they will move forward from that. They could be going through something quite difficult, challenging at this time as well. It's almost like a spiritual attack with this Nine of Swords, because you can see all those dark birds, black crows possibly. And then there's like one white bird up the top there that's kind of like it's like spirit or God or divine. Or the angel, guardian angel or something like that, who's trying to shield them, protect them, maybe help them. It does look like they will move forward with the Eight of Cups and they will free themselves from this Nine of Swords energy. But at the moment it looks like now that the truth has been revealed to them, they're really going through something difficult. Yeah. So it does look like they will come towards you to make amends as well with the Temperance card. Yeah, they will accept the situation for what it is, the Four of Cups in the reverse. So in other words, they will detach and not be so, I guess, emotionally affected by it. The Ten of Wands in the reverse, yeah, because right now they're feeling very weighed down, very heavy. We do have the Two of Swords still, you know, like overruling. So, I mean, this person's in fear. They're in their darkest fears right now, which could be about losing you forever, not ever being able to come back together with you. It's something that they've got to get over for themselves, though. But also, they may not even be seeing this with the Two of Swords here too. Really how much this might be affecting them, or how much work they've got to do on themselves. The Ten of Wands, like, they do look like they're very overwhelmed here. And we have the Seven of Swords, yeah, and I think it's to do with the third party. Four of Cups in the reverse could be about them releasing that third party as well. Freeing themselves from that third party, whoever that frenemy is, whether it's a friend of theirs or a friend of yours. But it looks like they will do it. Looks like they will get there. Yeah. Alright. It's our time. Let's finish this message. Lots of finishing messages here. Yeah, so struggling with intimacy, emotionally aloof at the moment. So they're unavailable right now. Their heart chakra is blocked. Whereas you're aligned, you're walking your path, you're living your life purpose, and you're going in the right direction. Bottom of the deck. So at the moment, yeah, I mean, it could be that they were unavailable as well. They're dealing with somebody who was faking it, not being genuine, keeping up appearances, living beyond their means. Yeah, somebody who was gossiping. Yeah, other people's opinions were affecting the situation. There was gossip. It looks like they were living in denial, running away from, or scared to face the truth. Yeah. Ascension, but you're ascending. Resolving the past, overcoming emotional blockages for yourself. This does seem like a spiritual relationship, but there was differences. There was some differences here. Opposites attract. You're ascending possibly from dealing with others who don't align with you, but you were struggling to detach from as well, is also what I'm getting. Yeah, because at some stage maybe you couldn't see clearly, believing in their lies, things like that. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, somebody's obsessed with you, watching you, can't let you go, social media, stalker. Yeah, and is questioning what's real, is realizing that somebody's been covering up the truth, not telling the whole story. So this is how this person is finding out the truth, that somebody was being territorial, that somebody was buttering up to them, finessing them, because I've been watching you doing something here. And again, scared to face the truth, living in denial. Running away from their pain. So they may still be struggling with that as well. And then we've got healthy choices. Yeah, they need to clean themselves up. Get a bit better care of themselves. And you're holding space. Cut off contact, blocking someone, boundaries. I feel like that's you. Holding space for you. Yeah. To protect what you're working on, what you're building here. Alright, beautifuls, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. Stay blessed, stay beautiful. Like, share, subscribe, and you'll see me in another one. Alright, bye.